Hey guys, I wanted to make a little video on what's going on at the farm here. We're in the middle of calving season here, and it's been a usually funny year. So I have had two breech calves. This one we pulled about an hour ago, but that's the first time in my life that I've had two breech calves, and they came back to back in about a week's distance. And the other funny thing that happened is we had a day when we had 5 calves, and that's just one herd and one bull, but haven't lost a calf yet, so things are good. So all of the building materials are on site, and in 2 days our builder is going to show up, Brother Joel, and we're going to start building on the barn. But tonight I wanted to talk to you about herd health and calving and baby calves. So there's a baby that was born yesterday calling for mama, but he sure is trucking along good there. That's mama. Mama doesn't like me, and she's saying, come on, Junior, let's run away from this place. Anyway, one thing that we do as organic farmers, the cows have access. You can see the cows up on the clover stubble field there. It's March, I think 18th today. We will keep the cows running on that field until I chisel it. I will chisel it and field cultivate it and go back to beans with it. And we will probably let the cows roam on that field for another 2.5 weeks until the clover is really breaking dormancy. We're in the last week we hit, I think, D1 drought, and so it has been dry, which is very nice for calving. I haven't had to fight the mud, but the clover has been slow to break dormancy, and we haven't had our first hard packing rain of the spring yet. But anyway, as organic farmers, we have these new calves, and I like to build huge piles of straw. That straw next summer will become our fertilizer to go on corn ground or wheat ground right ahead of planting wheat. I do like to spread manure, like I've said before, in August. When the manure's dry, it's had all summer to compost down, but these are my piles. And so to start these piles, I usually get some native grass hay or something that will work real good for a base, some real low quality forage that the cows just love to pull out of the feeder and tramp on, and that starts your mound building. And then after that, you just move your feeders around. I move my bale rings around constantly. So that bale ring there has alfalfa in it, and that bale feeder there has some mixed grass in it. But anyway, I build these mounds. And so the thing about keeping a baby calf healthy is that his mother's udder has to stay clean. And for his mother's udder to stay clean, she needs to have a relatively high, dry place to lay when the rain comes that is out of the mud. And so that's why we build these large bedding piles. This pile might look large in the video, but it's really only, I don't know, 20 yards by 20 yards. And I think it only has the equivalent of, I don't know, maybe 20 straw bales in it so far. We have a pretty good inventory of straw bales, and I will carry those straw bales over. I won't use any more than I have to, because you never know when a rainy period is going to come, and that you have to, a cold or a rainy period, you would burn through a lot of straw. You could be spreading new straw in this pile every day if it was cold and muddy. With the relatively dry conditions we have, I have been spreading a bale probably every 3 days, and that allows the cows to have a nice clean place to lay. And since it's dry, a fair amount of the mothers like to go out and sleep in the field. They like to go out, there's terraces on that field, and they like to go out and sleep on a terrace top. Anyway guys, a snapshot of the calving season, and happy mothers and happy cows. Thanks a lot for watching.